Greetings to Dr. Anubio, my supervisor for final year project. So I am Abdul Matin, matrix number 73918. For my final year project, my title will be the 2022 Malaysian General Election in Johor. So MUDA'S debut, the uprise of past and BM's battle until the three-way battle for MUAR. So next is my research objectives. To examine the role of race, religion, and ethnicity in shaping voters' decision in the MUAR constituency. And next is to analyze the role of social media and other digital platforms in shaping voter behavior and political campaigns. So my research question is, what were the main factors that influenced voters' decisions in the Malaysian general election? The next is, to what extent did race, religion, and ethnicity play a role in shaping the voting patterns? So that is my problem statement. So for the problem statement, is the lack of studies in the voting patterns in MUAR which is one of the biggest political landscape in Malaysia. It needs to understand the factors that influence voters in MUAR in the decision-making process. Influences of information technology on voting results, importance of investigating the elements that influence voting patterns in MUAR for a better understanding of the political climate in Johor in planning future election campaigns. Significance of studying the demographic, socio-economic, and political elements in the Malaysia's 15th general election. Need to uncover variables that influence voting patterns in MUAR to gain insights into Malaysian politics at the local level. Relevance of examining voting trends in MUAR Johor due to its diverse population, representing different ethnic groups and socio-economic backgrounds. Potential to provide value insights into the political atmosphere in Johor and Malaysia by analyzing the specific elements that impact voting trends in Johor. So for my literature review, first is on voting patterns. So Ibrahim and Matno 2017 found that race, religion, and ethnicity are significant factors influencing voting behavior in Malaysia, particularly in rural regions. So Azlan and Zulkifli 2018 identified socioeconomic characteristics such as income, education, and employment as predictors of voting behaviors in Malaysia. Voters in Malaysia tend to vote for candidates of their own ethnic or religious groups, with Malay Muslim voters strongly preferring Malay Muslim candidates. Cultural variables such as race, religion, and ethnicity continue to play an important role in shaping voter behaviors, despite the growing importance of economic matters in the country. So economic factors such including job opportunities and cost of living can influence voting patterns in certain rural areas, but race and religion remain the dominant factors. Understanding Malaysian voting behaviors requiring addressing cultural aspects in campaign plans and messages to earn the support of voters. So the next review will be religion, ethnicity, politics in Malaysia. So Malaysia is a diverse population with Malay, Chinese, Indians, and indigenous people representing the major ethnic groups. So Islam is the official religion of Malaysia, which directly influence the politics, while tensions between Islamists and secularists shape the political landscape. Ethnicity has been foundational in Malaysian party politics, with major ethnic groups forming their own political parties. So Farhana 2017 states in studies that rather than being a barrier to democracy, ethnicity has been the foundation of the country's party politics since independence from Britain. So next is my methodology. I chose MUAR Johor as the location due to its significance as a highly contested seat and more strategic importance and interest of all major political parties making ideal case study for examining voting trends. And the sample population is focusing on the eligible voters of MUAR Johor, including long-time residents and those who just turned 18, considering the recent 2018 law, including individuals with knowledge and expertise on MUAR politics. My data collection method will be observational approach, which is primary data collection, using researcher to the early witness and record voters' behaviors and responses. So for the data analysis will be descriptive in order to summarize and characterize the sample population and important factors related to voting behaviors in MUAR. So next is my findings. First is the close victory of MUDA'S successfully defended his seat in MUAR parliamentary election on his first debut as committee MUDA. He won with a smaller majority vote compared to the previous election, securing only a 1,345 vote majority, comparing to his previous election, which he compete under PH. So that is the unexpected retention. Despite facing multiple corruption charges, Sheikh Sadiq retained the seat, which was not expected. Abdul Hussein, a political national, has a strong chance of defeating Sheikh Sadiq due to his popularity and campaigning strategies. But Sheikh Sadiq's victory indicates that people of MUAR still have faith in him based on his past performances. And the third finding is the social media influences, which is very important for MUAR, as PAS experienced a significant increase in votes and notable victory in MUAR's general election. PAS strategically capitalized on its reputation as a racist party, appealing to the Malay Muslim voters in MUAR. The strong social media presence and campaign strategy of PAS attracted substantial following, particularly among the youth. So PAS focused on religious values, addressing the needs and expression of the youth. The party's success indicates the significance of religion and appealing to the youth demographic, including voting patterns in MUAR. The discussion is PAS and religious in its religious appeal. PAS gained popularity by emphasizing Islamic values and governance, resonating with the religious. So the party success in MUAR demonstrates the effectiveness of tapping into regional sentiments and religious demographic. Second is MUDA and its youth support. MUDA successfully defended its position in MUAR by connecting with the younger voters and promising positive changes. The passage of the Undi 18 law provided an opportunity for MUDA to engage with the newly eligible voters who were influenced by social media and perceived MUDA as representing youth issues. And the third one is Barisan National Struggle. BN Alliance made effort to regain voters' trust more, but faced challenge in a changing political landscape. The emergence of PAS and the attractiveness of MUDA represented strong competition for BN. So, in conclusion, the parliamentary seat has been a hotly contested and controversial seat for the recent elections. Factors such as the corruption charges, party strategy, and the influence of social media have shaped the outcomes. PAS gained significant support by emphasizing Islamic values and governance, while MUDA successfully obtained the seat by connecting with younger voters and promising positive changes. The Undi 18 law initially seen as an advantage for MUDA backfired as the Perikatan National campaign effectively appealed to the youth. So the outcome of the parliamentary seat is influenced by various factors, including local dynamics and voters' preferences. That is all from me. Thank you very much.